Hey there, awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley. Of course, I want to share my personal experience with overemployment, as the phrase goes. Because, of course, guys, you know that is a buzzword these days, and it has employers up in an uproar talking about different things. So here's my personal experience. Stay tuned. There are awesome folks. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally, guys. No matter what the buzzwords are around these days, as far as overemployment is concerned, I want you to know that it is not a bad thing as long as you are managing your time wisely and you are doing a great job with both, with both duties for both jobs. Here are 7 lessons that I learned, and I want to make sure I pass it on to you for anyone that is looking to be overemployed or that is looking for resumes to be updated so they can become overemployed. Of course, if you are looking for your resume to be updated, or if you're looking just for a career strategy altogether, you can definitely go to mentorshelley.com/consultations to book a consultation with me. I do provide all of those consultation services to get you ready for overemployment, or just get you ready for a new job altogether. Guys, lesson number 1. If you're going to be overemployed, meaning have 2 work from home jobs, please be strategic with your time and your schedule, because you want to make sure you're not having meetings at the same time with both employers. Oh, that's not good. Please don't do that. If you have the freedom and flexibility to do that, please do that. Make sure that meetings are not taking place at the same time. You have blocks of time set up to take care of specific duties for each job. So make sure, number 1, lesson 1, be strategic with your schedule. Lesson number 2 that I learned, making sure you have a strategic plan for when you get overemployed, okay? Making sure that you have your focus. Make sure you have your goal in mind. You're becoming overemployed to 1, pay off debt, 2, save up for something big like a home or some other investment, 3, you're working on building a business while you have these 2 jobs and you need the funds to start to do this, get the startup money to start this business. Whatever reasons you're doing overemployment for, making sure you have that strategic plan and you're not sacrificing sleep, because if you're truly overemployed, you are sacrificing sleep to do the work of 2 jobs, not 1. So you want to make sure that you have a strategic plan in mind and you are working that plan to the T. So make sure you have that in the forefront of your mind in some of the hours when you're losing sleep. Lesson number 3, always make sure you have a solid support system that understands the enormous commitment that you're giving and that they're being supportive of that. Whether it's husband, wife, children, they need to understand. And if they don't, you will have to make them understand that, you have work hours. From this time to this time, you're in the office and you should not be disturbed unless it's to bring food or unless it's to check on you to see if everything is okay, or to bring water. Your family or, the people you live with should have an understanding of, this is a time that's being dedicated for work. You can't expect this person to go run an errand, because unfortunately you have some family members that think because you are located at home while you're working, that you have the flexibility to just go and run errands and do whatever. No, you don't. You are at home working. So when you are working, you should be left alone to do just that work. Okay? So that's lesson number 3. Okay? Lesson number 4. I learned that budgeting becomes easier when you have more moolah to go in the budget. And that is one of the main benefits that overemployment provides. Mucho dinero. So, when you're looking at, okay, I can budget this for the household, and then I can use the extra fund that is coming from the next job to go ahead and fund the goal, whether it be the as I talked about before, the your debts that you're paying off, the business you're funding, the investments you're funding, and you're sacrificing this time now of putting it into overemployment so that you can increase your likelihood of speeding up the process, so to speak. All right. Lesson number 5. Keep your business to yourself. Don't tell other coworkers, please. And some of your friends too. I hate to be the bearer of bad news. A lot of the people in your life, not a lot. I'm praying and hoping that some of us are not in this situation, but there's some folks that are in your life that's not happy for your progress. I'm sorry. I had to realize that. Unfortunately, life had to slap me in the face with that wonderful fact. So keep your overemployment business to yourself. Okay? Okay? Like seriously. Okay? Especially keep it from your coworkers. Nah, they don't need to know nothing. They need to know nothing about your overemployment endeavors, okay? Because some of them are jealous enough to rat you out. Okay? Okay? Don't tell them. Keep it to yourself. Now, I know I've said that before, but I'm going to say it again. Keep it to yourself. Okay. Lesson number 6. Celebrate small financial wins when you achieve them, because as you're working through both jobs and you are seeing the paychecks, you're saying, okay, I can knock off this amount off this debt, or I could put this amount in let's say you're investing in property. So, okay, I have this amount to put towards my investment. I only have 1 or 2 more installments to have the amount that I need to make a move on this property, or to make a move on that stock, or to make a move on whatever investment or business venture you are doing overemployment to fund. Okay? Celebrate the small wins. Listen, when I was doing it, and I paid off that second mortgage, and I paid off that car, yes, celebrate those small wins, please. Because that'll also be positive reinforcement to encourage you to endure to the finish line. Okay? And lesson number 7, guys, rest is also important. So you need to have at least 1 day where you're not working at all. Your brain needs a rest. At the very least, 1 full 24 hours when you're not looking at emails, you're not on the computer, you're not working on any project, you have that time dedicated to be away from both jobs. Okay? You also need your rest. Guys, of course, if you are looking for more information in regards to overemployment, or you want to become overemployed and you want to make sure that your resume is up to snuff to attract the right employers, and you're not sure if it's doing that right now, or you have a resume that has not really been working to your benefit like the marketing tool that it should, definitely go to mentorshelley.com/consultations, and I'll be more than happy to either help you live or help you restructure that resume so it will attract the right work at home employers so you can become overemployed. Guys, I learned a lot of great lessons, but most of all, if you have a goal in mind and you can become overemployed to achieve them, do that. Okay? Do it, but also keep your business to yourself. All right, guys, of course, if you have any other questions, or you have, in regards to just general overemployment questions, go to mentorshelley.com/contact, where you can leave me a voicemail or an email message, and I'm more than happy to return that voicemail or email within 24 hours, guys. This is Mentor Shelley, here to make sure you become a better version of yourself professionally in the areas of overemployment, where you're getting that ching, more money. Handle your business. Make sure you actually achieve the goals that overemployment is helping you to achieve. All right, guys, take care. Have a good one. Bye.